Many of us are very motivated to make changes in our lives, but often it's not enough to simply be motivated to make change. Not only do we need to understand and believe something's important for us, but we also need the trade-offs to feel worth it. Trade-offs are the immediate and long-term costs of a decision, action, or inaction. Trade-offs aren't good or bad. They're about understanding what's worth it or not worth it from a specific person or group's point of view. Every change or decision results in trade-offs. Every change, big or small, comes with both benefits and consequences. Trade-offs. This is true for changes we want to make and that we're excited about, but also for changes that are thrust upon us through policies and external mandates. We'll make change if the trade-offs feel worth it. We'll sustain change if the trade-offs are worth it. If a trade-off feels worth it, like moving across the country for a great job offer, then we tend to make the change. If it turns out that it is hard to make friends or find community in an unfamiliar place, then that change no longer feels tenable. We only sustain change if the trade-offs are worth it. Trade-offs can change. Sometimes trade-offs are worth it for a short period of time, and sometimes trade-offs can change. Anticipating trade-offs in advance is useful, and sometimes there are unanticipated trade-offs. Maybe it's a trade-off that we knew about, but we didn't realize how deeply it would affect us. We may weigh trade-offs differently from other people. There are a number of things that influence how we weigh trade-offs. Different things might be important to each of us, even if we make the same decision. Additionally, there are lots of things that influence how we weigh trade-offs, not related to individual preferences. This includes external impacts from racism, sexism, heterosexism, and other isms. Past experiences, such as trauma, that influence how likely we think something will or won't happen. And various cognitive biases natural to all of us also affect trade-offs, such as scarcity or loss aversion. Systems and people often confuse motivation with trade-offs. Systems sometimes motivate people to make changes that come at a price that's unsustainable, instead of adjusting policies upstream to prevent common trade-offs, or allowing for exceptions to policies in certain circumstances. This can help explain why change does or doesn't happen at the individual level, as well as why structures and policies aren't effective or fall flat. Next time, when you're tempted to say that something is related to motivation for yourself or others, or frustrated that people aren't following policies or rules, consider asking, what's making it worth it or not worth it?